Hi, this short yoga flow is going to be focused on strengthening through the shoulder space back in here. So a lot of times we do things like sit at desks or carry heavy things or get really stressed, and we overwork this top shoulder spot and it gets like super tight. So in order to kind of balance out that, focus on strengthening through this area right here, through the back shoulder area, and softening through this upper shoulder, upper trap spot. Now, a lot of this is going to be super mellow on the ground work. If I haven't met you already, my name is Jessica Lucy, and I work with Sun Breath Yoga. I help people find joy and confidence in the way that they move. So let's find a tabletop position. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees go underneath the hips. And as you do that, move through cat-cow. Allow the belly to drop and the gaze to go up, and notice how the shoulders feel towards the ears. Can you soften that space? Maybe it means not looking up as much, and that's okay. Exhale, arch and round the back, relax the head. Maybe shake it a little bit back and forth, left and right. So inhale, allow yourself to move into cow. And exhale, arch around the back into cat. Now as you go there, focusing on lengthening through this upper back space. So draw the shoulders towards the hips, exhaling to arch and around the back into cat. Do that a couple more times. Allow the breath to be long and smooth. And the mind to soften. And after your cat-cow space, warming up through that back body, allow your inhale to soften through the space between the shoulder blades. Now it's like your shoulders are going up, but that's because your chest is sinking down towards the mat. This is different from cow because your hips stay where they are and you're only moving through the shoulder space. So on the exhale, press down, spread the shoulder blades away from one another. So the inhale drops the chest closer towards the floor without moving through the hips. Shoulder blades go towards one another, and exhale, shoulder blades spread apart, hands push on the ground, and the chest pushes up between the shoulder blades. So let's do that 3 more times. Inhaling to soften down. Maybe look down at the ground, and exhale, press away. Inhale, soften down. Exhale, press away. And one more time. Inhale, soften. And exhale, press. So as you do this, if you're not super familiar with these scapular push-ups, that's what they're called, you can always do them in front of a mirror and watch what's going on through the hips, through the middle of the back. See if you can isolate that space to that space between the shoulders. So deep breath in there, and exhale, soften into what would be neutral for you. After that, ground down through the left hand. Inhale, reach the right arm up, then take the right hand under and across, but instead of tapping down, reach over. Then inhale, reach back up. So exhale, reach that hand under and across, almost tap, but don't. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, under and across. Inhale, reach. And one more time, and this time, go under and across, lower the right shoulder down, right cheek comes down. Your left hand can stay where it is, it can walk forward and press. Breathe into that space between the shoulders, so towards that right shoulder blade. If you moved your left hand out in front of you, bring it back underneath the shoulder. Exhale, press that left hand down and reach the right arm up. Inhale. Lower the right hand down. Relax the head. Wiggle the hips out. Before moving over towards the other side. Now ground down through the right hand. Inhale, left arm comes up. Reach up, look up. Take that left hand, bring it under and through. Reach over towards the right. Left shoulder hovers. And then inhale, reach back up again. Exhale, reach under and across, hover. Inhale, reach up. And 3 more times with your breath. Exhale. And inhale, push the ground with the hands. Exhale. Inhale, soften the eyes. And then this one's the hold. Exhale, reach over, shoulder comes down, cheek comes down, and the right hand can stay where it is, or it can walk forward and tent up and even press. Breathe in towards that left shoulder blade. Notice if there's any changes with each breath as you breathe in and out. And then if you moved your right hand, bring it back underneath the shoulder. Exhale, press down, and inhale to lift your left arm back up. Lower the hands down towards the ground. Move left and right, shoulder towards hip. Maybe look over the shoulders. Exhale into cat. And inhale into cow. From there, walk the knees back a little bit. Push the hands down. Spread through the shoulder blades. And keep that press and that spread through the shoulder blades as you bend the elbows and allow that to lower you down towards the ground. All right, inhale, peel the chest up into Cobra. Look down at the earth. Push down through the feet. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, peel the chest up. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. So a lot of times the shoulders are all the way up here. Draw them away from the ears. And exhale back down. One more time for a little longer hold. Inhale, peel the chest up. Shoulder blades draw away from the ears. Lengthen up through the crown of the head and look down towards the ground. Feel free to keep your hands on the earth or you can hover them. See if you can soften through the jaw. Soften that space by your neck for one more breath in. Then exhale, release back down. This time, take the arms alongside the body. The palms go down on the ground. Inhale, peel the chest up. Hands can stay on the ground. Push down through the tops of the feet. Exhale, release it back down. Inhale, peel the chest up. Draw the shoulder blades towards one another and then lift the hands up. Breathe here. Engage through the legs. Push down through the legs. Reach through the crown of the head. And then if it feels like your low back is pretty compressed, see what it feels like if you draw the low ribs towards one another. And then exhale, release back down. Rest on your other cheek. And then on your next breath in, inhale, peel the chest up. Hands can reach back. You can have the hands reach back, and you can even interlace the hands behind you. And if you'd like, you can even lift the feet up behind you. Take long, slow breaths here. This is really great for posture. It helps strengthen the back muscles that help keep you upright. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release. This time, stack the arms one on top of the other. And rest your forehead on top of your stacked arms. Bend at the knees. And windshield wiper the knees, the feet back and forth, left and right. All right, bring the feet back down towards the ground. Bring the hands underneath the chest or beside the chest. Press yourself back into child's pose. So if your knees are close together, this creates an arching and rounding of the back, which feels really nice after doing all that back strength. Or if your knees are far apart, this creates a lengthening through the back body. Do whichever one is right for you today. Hands can be out in front of you. Or if you wanted to rest your shoulders a little bit more, bring your hands back toward your feet. We'll take 3 deep breaths towards the hips. Imagine the breath going towards the hips. Maybe you notice your hips expand as you breathe in and settle as you breathe out. Then send your next sets of breath towards your mid-back. Imagine the breath going up through the spine On the inhale and then exhale, imagine the breath circling around the rib cage. Allow the shoulders to relax. Then send the next sets of breath towards the upper back. The space between the shoulders, the space between the neck. See if you can soften that area. Then bring the hands down towards the mat, under the shoulders. Exhale to press your way back up. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you're watching this in real time, I have a yoga challenge. It's free, focused on relaxing tight shoulders. So it does stuff like what we did today and 4 other techniques to help you release tight shoulders. And you can find that information at sunbreathyoga.com or in the comments and the description below. And if you're watching this at a later time, you can find other resources at sunbreathyoga.com. As always, definitely put some questions and comments in the comments section. I will reply to those. And if you like the video, like it and share it with a friend. Share it with someone who you think would benefit from this movement as well. Have a wonderful day. Bye.